Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play Eternal Glory. You can find this on it. What's your name? I'm going to go Digital Wave. I guess why not? Digital Wave, is that correct? The name cannot be changed. Yes. Welcome to the world of three gods. The story of Digital Wave will now unfold. Now then. Prologue. Hey you guys. Why do you think Digital Wave always plays alone? Huh? There's a special reason? I thought Digital Wave just couldn't play with us because she was sick. I mean, I did get sick a lot. No, that's not it. Oh, then is there another reason? Please stop. Stop. I heard from the professor that Digital Wave is cursed, and it's a terrible curse. A curse? What kind of curse? I didn't get to hear all the details. I got caught by the professor and was kicked out halfway through. But if we touch Digital Wave, we might get cursed too. Gosh, then we shouldn't go near Digital Wave anymore. Of course. What if we catch the curse from her? At Shyphen's outburst, the kids all took a step back from me. Some even turned their heads, avoiding my eye contact. It was a vivid memory of an unfortunate day. You cursed freak, Digital Wave. Shyphen, who's always resented the fact I didn't associate with my fellow academy classmates, eventually caused the incident. Who knows how much of the professor's words he had overheard, but he's even managed to find out that the reason I always wear a glove on my right hand is to hide the mark of the curse. In this year's class, I had always been labeled as the quiet and grooming one. Meanwhile, Shyphen was an active student who participated in everything. Naturally, no one doubted Shyphen's words as lies. But what angered me the most was Shyphen wasn't lying, but I couldn't even deny it. After that day, I was branded even more openly as a cursed wrench, a bringer of misfortune. My life at the academy, which is already difficult, became unbearable. That just the thought of it made me sick. I don't want to go to the pre-academy. I don't even want to get out of bed. I wish I could just fall back to sleep. That was a thought I had every single morning when I woke up. To make matters worse, now that Shyphen had solid grounds, he soon began to bully me openly. Damn curse. But I couldn't properly fight back against Shyphen. It wasn't just because my personality had grown gloomier by the day. I knew very well how powerful the curse I bore was. It wasn't a curse that only affected me. I was fully aware that just my presence could hurt or kill dozens of people. My parents never spoke of the incident from my childhood, but in the corners of my memory, I still retain faint recollections of the horrors. So if I let my anger get the better of me and lash out at Shyphen, all the students and professors at the academy could die. But in the end, the disaster I had feared came to pass. Stop it, Shyphen. Now, Digital Wave, so you can... Wow, Digital Wave, so you can get angry. Don't you dare speak ill of my parents. They're not people you can assault. That might be true. He's gonna have this is... sorry, sir. Whatever happens because of you. It's your fault. What? You seem to think your parents are great people, but who knows? How can you be sure they weren't talking about your back, behind your back? Right? I'm right. Or I did a wave. Boom. What is that? Well, a burning ring of fire, that's for sure. That was my limit. Digitwave, are you crazy? I'll be the one that would sing, all Mac would think burning ring of fire, so yeah, I'm definitely a little bit crazy. I couldn't remember what happened after that. Ah, Strife, get out of the way, hurry! Idiots, go tell the professor Digitwave has gone mad. Boom. Boom. He's... madness. Yeah. I think he's gonna die. Let's go. Let go of me, Digitwave. Sizzle. Ah! I'm definitely going... definitely... a pyromaniac. The sound of flesh burning and the acid and smoke filled my senses with satisfaction. Oh my goodness, Digitwave, what are you doing? Stop it at once, Digitwave. Klein. The professor urged a shout, and her spell retained me. I don't know how things end after that. I just lay in bed, staring blankly at the ceiling. But while I did so, I think I heard my parents, who had held strong despite being called here and there, falling break down in tears. I suddenly raised my hand and stare at the gloved right hand that I used to hide the curse mark. Judging by the lingering burning sensation, I must have hurt Stryfen and stained a minor energy myself. Feeling numb, I removed the glove that covered my hand. Through my buried vision, I gazed intently at the curse mark that had brought misfortune to me and my family. What does the mark even mean? What kind of curse has been placed on me? And why? Why do these trials only befall me and my family? Ever since childhood, I've been to countless hospitals and begging wizards to lift this mysterious curse. Once I even tried to scrape the black mark off my hand in secret. But it was all in vain. I was still trapped by this curse. Could meeting the legendary gods be the only way to break this curse? According to myth, the three gods who guide the world actually stay close to humans. It's no use. Even after causing all this chaos, no one came to help. Not even the gods want to save me. I let my hand once raised towards the ceiling, fall limply. All I could do is desperately pray to this hellish moment to pass. After that day, I no longer had to attend the academy. To be precise, I was expelled. Which one does if they hurt another student. Still, the thought of no longer suffering at the academy gave me a slight sense of relief. But every time I saw my parents clearly suffering greatly, every time I saw my mom and dad, who endured immense hardship because of me, but never once showed it, the overwhelming guilt crushed my chest. Today, I was on my way back home from yet another hospital visit, but I had tried to break the curse, but once again gained nothing. The doctor kept insisting on digging into my pain, so I was delayed for quite some time. The sun was already starting to set, casting a dim light on the path home. Suddenly, I stopped walking. I didn't have the courage to return home and face my parents. Damn it. Tap, tap, tap. In the end, I turned away, hid in a deep maze-like alleyway. In the sun completely disappeared, giving away a pitch black night. I leaned against the wall of the alley and silently cried. Out of nowhere, memories of my childhood surfaced, but I used to enjoy swordsmanship, magic, and mean people. I was happy back then. No, so how did it all go wrong so long? Ever since the curse worsened, I could no longer handle swords, magic, or even face people. I want to do those things too. And I'm really incapable of doing anything. Crying without making a sound had become an ingrained habit. I wiped away my silent tears, absentmindedly looking up at the moon hanging in the sky. The shadow of the moon was so bright. Digimon, concerned that I haven't come home until late. My mom and dad had come running to find me. Why are you out here, Digimon? Strangely, my parents had no trouble finding me, even in the tangible alleys. But I couldn't bring myself to reach for the hand my mother extended to comfort me. Realizing I was crying silently in the darkness, my mom carefully hugged me. Why? As soon as I felt her warm embrace, I broke down in tears. Why was I born like this? Why is it only me, only us, who have to suffer like this? I just want to live a normal life like everyone else. Digimon, I'm sorry, but you know, our Digimon can't live a normal life. Because you're such a special child. I could hear the deep sigh of my father and the quiet sobs of my mother. A special child. Never wanted to be special in this way. But my mother wasn't wrong. In the end, another disaster struck once again. Crackle, crackle. Unstoppable flames roared violently. Throwing out the second floor window, I couldn't have the strength to stand. Seated helplessly on the dirt ground, I watched my house consumed by the fire, and I had to witness my parents' final moments. Digimon, never, you must. What are you saying, Mom? I want to get out of here together. Remember, no matter what, if you're discovered, our Digimon will. You must survive no matter what. My mother's resolute voice echoed in my ears, even in the face of death. To save me, she helped me escape through the window. But the fierce flames didn't allow enough time for her escape. Left alone in the room with my father, my parents passed away. This place is still just ashes. Now adult, I returned to the site of the incident for the first time since that day after leaving the orphanage. I'm sorry, Mom, Dad. But just as you wish, I'm still alive. I still don't know what the curse on me is, but hasn't been a single incident while I've been at the orphanage. As I quietly muttered myself, my voice began to tremble. I looked down at the glove I had worn on my right hand for as long as I could remember. Before I knew it, tears started falling one after another. I tried to become a strong adult who doesn't cry, but I guess I'm Letting out a deep breath, I steadied myself once again. With a determined smile, I clenched my fist tightly. Who's this girl? Just then, I heard a strange voice. Oh, these are our bachelors. And quickly, I turned around. I saw 3 men staring intently at me. When did these people appear? I didn't even notice their presence. Was there anyone else sent on this mission? Azumi? No, Ari. This investigation to be conducted in strict secrecy. I know the faces of all participants, but I've never seen this woman before. Doesn't look like she's one of us either. Excuse me? Who are you? Who are you? A short silence hung into the air as we both asked at the same time. How did you find your way here? And she's by my house. That's not the issue, Heisen. The strange thing is that she's alive after entering the ruins of this burned house. True, if she were an ordinary human, her body would have started decaying the moment she stepped in here. She seems perfectly fine. Fascinating. She must be a new type of human, unreported in any of the special cases. Excuse me? What exactly are you talking about? We're discussing how you're still alive. His intimate response was absurd, but I held my ground and continued. Why are you free here? Do you have some business with the house where I used to live? Did you say this was your house? Yeah. No. Did I say something wrong? I could sense the atmosphere shift in an instant. If you lived here, then does that mean you were present during the fire? Are you a survivor of the fire? Yeah. You could say that. Alright, then let's take her in and figure out who she is. Hold on, Heisen. Acting so hastily is impolite. It's already been pretty impolite. Miss, may I ask you for your name? Before that, could you answer my question first? What brings the 3 of you here? The 3 men blink in surprise at my sharp retort. Given the situation, we have no choice. Though this is classified information, it seems you're somehow involved, so I'll give you a brief explanation. We're here to investigate traces of the worst curse that stuck this place 9 years ago. Oh, shows him the hand. Even though the curses are often treated as rare diseases, something referred to as the worst could only mean my curse. If I stay here any longer, they might take me away to the crazy farm. I'm just joking. I already said my goodbyes to Mom and Dad, so I need to leave now. Since you said you lived here, you must know something about the curse, right? No, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. I lied for my teeth. They're totally gonna fight for this. I didn't want to stay here with these people any longer. My only goal was to turn and escape. Are you sure you don't know any need of help right now? Your testimony could be a crucial clue. I really don't know anything. You don't even remember what happened during the fire? No, I just woke up finding the house burning. How can you lie so blatantly? Enough, Heisen. If this lady doesn't want to answer, we can't force her. But, Ari, this is something we must investigate thoroughly. In that case, the woman must be a key crew. We can't just let her go. Crap, rebirth mission. we could just grab her and take her with us. Why waste time with all this talk? A kidnapping? The silver-haired man looks quite troubled by their protest. Meanwhile, I was bracing my legs, ready to run at any moment. Tap, tap, tap. But then... Oh, I'm so sorry. Suddenly, someone running from behind actually bumped into me. Are you alright? I'm really sorry. I was in a rush to report to Ward Irene. Huh? The person who was apologizing politely looked up at me and met my eyes. I'd never seen you before. Did you just join us for this mission? Is that why you're with these three? No. Then how? I have no connection with any of these. I'm gonna go now. I'm going now. Though the collision hurt, it gave me a perfect excuse to cut the conversation and leave. Not wasting the opportunity, I quickly bow my head and walk away without looking back. Iria, you idiot. How could you just let her go? It'll be fine, Heisen. What are you talking about? Did you notice? It wasn't by chance that Miss Ori bumped into that woman. Thanks for your understanding my single so quickly, Ori. It's nothing. It was simply doing my duty. Luckily, tracking spell was attached without any issues. Wait, you placed a tracking spell on her? You're obvious as ever, Heisen. Yeah, well, I've always been a bit slow. By the way, who exactly was that person? We don't know either. Since why we asked Ori to attach this tracking spell. What, none of you know who she is? Looks like we got another idiot here. That's why we put a tracking spell on her. We're going to follow her and uncover the truth. In any case, her situation can wait. Right now, we need to focus on the main reason we came here. Yeah, let's search the house quickly and return. No need to stay here too long. Or you can head back now. I cast a protective spell on you, but being exposed to such strong curse for so long isn't good for anyone. Understood. For some reason, that person seemed familiar to me. You think you've seen her before. It's been nearly 10 years, so I can't remember her face exactly, but I think she looked like the famous younger student from the academy I attended. Wait, what? The academy you graduated from at Pre-Marie Academy, right, Marie? Great. Then we could ask one of the professors at Primi. Was expelled. Oh, that's definitely me. Expelled? Could a student even get expelled from Primi Academy? This incident. Several students were injured. One almost died, and the entire academy nearly burned down. A fire? That's quite a strange coincidence. After all, this house, filled with traces of a curse, also burned down, didn't it? We need to investigate this more thoroughly. We'll send a letter to Pre-Maria Academy right away. I wonder what happened for the house to get us, upset. We should just look into the incident Miss Ori mentioned. Yeah, let's do it right. This right. If we don't set the proper predicament this time, the very foundation of Akarvarun could start to shake. The name of the world we live in. Akarvarun. It's a singular time and space obtained by power of three gods. Though it's said that the three gods who once led nor showed themselves, their traces remain intact. The divine ministry, which carries out the will of the gods, handles a large-scale administrative task. The Reaper Corps guard the souls of the dead, so they don't leave the embraces of the Holy Knights, tasked with protecting the domain of the gods. All three organizations work closely with the gods, and entering one of them is difficult as plucking a star from the sky. Many aspire to join, but not just anyone can. Each organization is meticulously managed, just like the strict personalities of the leaders who guide them. I too, like any of the other child, once dreamed of joining one of the divine organizations. However, as the power of the curse grew stronger, rendering me incapable of doing anything, it was my dream I had to give up. But if I could find a way to break the curse, I would never have to I would never have let go of that hope. Yet the stories of the three gods walked through for the world only appear to miss, and no one anywhere has ever witnessed them. Because of that, I had to give up on many things, whether it was the path of the elite or a way to escape the curse. And I grew too old to stay in the orphanage. I found a way to make a living and became my top priority. Primary Academy? Wait, am I going back there? A letter suddenly arrived in the inn where I was staying. The seal of Primary Academy, stamped clearly, was truly unexpected. But what shocked me even more was the name written on it. Wasn't this the professor who most strongly advocated for my expulsion? A professor who has no good feelings towards me suddenly sending me a letter after 9 years. They were told to do it. Even going so far to track down my location. Even though I haven't had any good feelings about the professor, I thought something serious must have happened, so I hurried to Premier Academy. Yes, it's been a long time, Digital Wave. Hello? An awkward silence filled the air. Either of us had ever welcomed each other, so it was to be expected. Meeting again after 9 years, I want nothing more than to flee from this place. I still vaguely remembered how the professor had simply watched when Saffron bullied me. Why did you call me here? Like, I just want to leave? Still, over the past 9 years since losing my parents, my personality had changed considerably. I couldn't let my parents' sacrifice made to save me go to waste. At least I was no longer the timid 12-year-old girl who cowered and couldn't stand up to the professor. You look quite well. I doubt you called me here just to see my face, Professor. Right. It's best for both of us to get straight to the point and say our goodbyes. Wait, what? So what is it? I want to write you a recommendation letter. A recommendation for where, exactly? Phew, well, there's no point in hiding it, so I'll tell you the truth. I'm going to write you a recommendation to join one of the divine organizations of Arcanoon. Excuse me? Or are you doing this? Are we being forced to do this? What kind of sudden absurd nonsense is this? Why would you write me something like that? We haven't had connection for years, and out of nowhere, it's an unavoidable situation. Anyway, just to be grateful, I'm writing you a recommendation, Digimon. My recommendations aren't something just anyone could get. And you're doing it for someone who hated. What's going on here? I'm going to write a good letter, of course, but is there a specific organization you prefer? Divine Ministry, the Reaper Corps, or the Holy Knights. She hasn't even decided where I'm supposed to go, has she? I heard that in your childhood, you had a talent in magic, understanding the essence of souls and swordsmanship. If the rumors are true, you'll do well. You'll do well wherever you go. So make your choice quickly. Sorry, but I don't think I can make that choice right now. Why don't you write me 3 recommendation letters, 1 for each organization, so I can decide in the future? You're so bold. You're as bold as ever, Digimon. It's still just as rude. If it's too much trouble, I don't need the recommendation. Fine, I'll write them, so choose whatever you like. The professor, cruelly irritated, hastily completed the recommendation letters. Of course, I didn't think that just having her recommendation would actually get me into one of the divine organizations. Someone like me. Someone who can no longer use magic or a sword and has lost the ability to see souls. Could possibly join one of the prestigious organizations. Take them. In the professor wrote all 3 letters and handed them to me. She waved me off as if she never wanted to see me again and urged me to leave the room. I too left Premier Academy without looking back. I'll say the recommendation letters were useless, so I planned to glance them over and throw them out in the trash. Dear Ernie, Ariane, Uria, Hazen, and me. I cannot pronounce names. For some reason, the 3 names didn't feel unfamiliar. Yeah, because we met them. Come to think of it, those 3 people I met in the old ruins, they called each other by those names. No way. Those people were the heads of the divine organizations? Suddenly, it made sense why they were so confident, rude, and intimidating. Of course, they had to have someone powerful to back them up to behave like that. Wait, does that mean if I join the divine organizations, they'll be my superiors? Yeah. Since my first impression of them was awful, I had absolutely no desire to work with them. And considering that they were investigating my curse, I couldn't even be sure what my future would hold if things went wrong. Absolutely not. No way. I shook my head vigorously, trying to ease any thoughts of joining the divine organizations. As planned, I tossed the professor's recommendation letters in the trash and resolved never to look back at them. That night... Oh, they're gonna just kidnap me. Until the cursed flames rose once again. How many times has this been? The number of times I've hurt so many people. In massive fire, someone broke out in the inn where I was staying. My curse, which had been quiet recently, had exploded unexpectedly. I wasn't even angry or terrified or sad this time, so why did this happen? I stared blankly at the flames that refused to be extinguished, no matter how much I tried to express them. And then the free recommendation letters were back in my hands. The curse that's eating away at me. The worst curse. We're discussing how you're still alive. We're here to investigate traces of the worst curse that stuck this place 9 years ago. Fascinating. A new kind of human is unimportant in any of the special cases. Well, we're gonna apparently go with one of them. The free letters of the divine organizations weren't investigating my curse. Though they don't fully understand the nature of the curse, one thing was clear. My curse wasn't having a positive effect on them either. That's why they were determined to uncover the truth about it. More than anything, they have the power, the resources, and the information. Maybe if I cooperate with them, I can discover the true nature of my curse that torments me, and even eliminate it completely. Even if it's a dangerous path, if it means escaping this misery, if it means I could stop hurting myself and others, then I'll face it head on. With a firm resolve, I unfolded the free recommendation letters again. Choosing the person who seemed most crucial to me. At last, I decided to stand by his side. So I am gonna probably go with you first. But I will do that next time. If you want my content, please subscribe, like the video, help out, and comment down below. I'll see you guys next time because there's all of them have chapter 1. Yeah, I'm gonna do probably just do everyone's chapter 1, and but I'll do it for specifically a video per chapter then. So if you like my content, please subscribe, like the video, it'll help out, and comment down below. See you guys next time.